Hey, what's up, nerd herd? Brian, the bearded blunder, back again. Finally, fuck, it's been a long time since I made a video. What with school and moving and work and all that kind of stuff, I'm super behind on videos. So there's that. And on top of all that, I'm super behind on reading my new issues. So I'm probably not going to show very many new books today. I'm just going to quickly go through some stuff I bought at the used bookstore, just because. And just to say hi, I'm back. Tim, nice to see you. I just been catching up on some of your videos. Six Gun Gorilla was indeed a fun read in the single issue format. Um, Adam, I need to catch up on some of your videos. Everybody else, it's nice to see you again. So, at the moment, I'm actually in the middle of reading Thor Chick. Let me put that aside for a few minutes while I do this silly video. Don't really have anything big, major to talk about, so I'm just going to show you some of the books that I bought at the. Well, these ones actually came from my shop, or the shop that I work at. I know this because they're $2 instead of $1, like the used bookstore. So, anyways, these are some Justice League Unlimited books. Yeah, so I've probably mentioned this before. Back in the day, when the animated Batman show first came on, I didn't like it. I wasn't that into it at all. I just thought, I wasn't even into Batman at all. I'm still not really into Batman. But that being said, for my oldest kid, I bought when he was real small, like 3 or 4, maybe 5 years old, more like 3 or 4. I think I bought him all the DVDs for the every season for the Batman animated show. So we would watch that together because he enjoyed it and I enjoyed spending time with my brat. So I got into it with him, and then again with my youngest son. Again, when he was like 3 or 4, I bought him all of the DVDs because the boys didn't live together. So again, I watched it with him. So now, needless to say, both of my kids like Batman and are not into Marvel that much. Weird. Where did I go wrong? I know. I bought him fucking Batman videos. So anyways, so I got into the Bruce Timm style, and occasionally I would pick up some of the animated adventure and adventures of Batman and Robin and all that kind of stuff. I only have a handful of those books. So I've kind of been on a kick to try to get as many of those Batman animated adventures or Batman and Robin and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to pick those books up, those cartoon books up. Because honestly, while Bruce Timm's artwork looks simple, it's not. And I actually really like it. And additionally, it's a very good. His stuff is very. If you're just learning how to use Adobe Illustrator, his stuff is very, very good to learn on, to learn to trace and make shapes and choose colors and things like that. So, without further ado, here's Justice League Unlimited. This is issue 33. Now, again, I've not had an opportunity to read any of these books yet. I've hardly read any books over since before the last time I saw that I made a video. Here's 37, Batman, Hawkgirl, and Spectre, I guess. I'm not huge on DC, so you guys probably have to correct me on some of my bullshit. Here's Justice League Unlimited 38. And it's one of my favorite chicks from the DC Universe, Satana. There she is in all her cartoony glory. That's issue 40. Here's issue 44. Here's issue 45. Superman getting thumped. Don't know who did it, but might be that King Kong there on the flagpole. Who knows? I don't, because I haven't read it yet. And here's the final issue. So they went up to 46 issues on this. So I got a handful more to pick up. And probably any single one that's got Harley Quinn on the cover is going to cost me $20 fucking dollars, because guess what? Everybody loves Harley Quinn. I even like Harley Quinn. I just don't like paying for a book, more for a book just because she appears in it. That's just me, because I'm a cheap bastard sometimes. Which is strange because I drop a lot of money on comic books. Alright, now we're getting into what appears to be the used bookstore books. And I know that because on the back they all say 99 cents or something like that with this barcode. So I've already got, like, I'm not sure what volume of this it is, but it's a Batgirl and it's issue number 1. Now, I've got a decent run of Batgirl books, but I think they're the ones sometime before this. I don't know how long before that. But anyways, I picked it up because the issue was 1 and it was all of $1. Now I've got Adventures starring the JLA, that is. Adventures in the DCU, or I can't fucking talk. My bad, folks. Anyway, starring the JLA, Adventures in the DC Universe. Not DC Universe, but DC Universe. So, anyway, here's issue 12. And issue 13 with Impulse. Issue 14. That's Superboy, Racing Flash. Now, these ones are kind of... I think these ones look a little bit corny. They're not like exactly the Bruce Timm kind of stuff. But this is issue 15. But again, I'm trying to... I don't know. I enjoy the cartoon animated Batman stuff. So I'm spreading all out. And here's a book that I got. It's issue number 1 of Codename Knockout. And I got this solely because... if you can't tell from just looking at the cover, you should be able to tell from that little CHL right there. And it's a Frank Cho book, and I'm a fan of Frank Cho, as you all know by now. So I got some Mighty Avengers books. I'm not really too sure. I've got to go through my program to see if I got these or not. For the most part, these are in pretty good shape. This particular one, issue 15's got a few spine nicks that are more than I would like, but hey, it was $1. So I guess this is when they explained every bad thing that anybody in the Marvel Universe did by saying it was a Skrull. And I'll figure that out when I read it. And here's issue 21. Oh, so much brighter. Look at that. Alright, so that's 21. Here's issue 22. I don't think that's Captain America. I think it's U.S. Agent, but I'm not sure. I haven't read it yet. Here's 29. The Mighty Avengers, issue number 30. I grabbed this book solely because it has Mockingbird on the cover, and it's a beautiful cover. It's the New Avengers, the reunion. It's part of the Dark Reign. It's one of 4. And I may already have this book and just bought it by mistake again because, hey, it was $2. Back to Batman, the Batman Adventures. I didn't really look too closely at this book, but hey, it was just a book. It's not in the best of shape up here on top. You can see the little crease right there, and right here on top there's a little booger thing going on. But again, like I said, you can't beat it for a book. Emma Frost number 1. I have not looked inside of this yet, but these covers are pretty damn nice that Greg Horn did. And here's issue 3. There were more, but they didn't. I'm sorry, that's issue 2 actually. I don't think I saw an issue 3, and I really didn't want to get too bogged down with books at the time. Now we have Fear Itself, The Fearless issues. I guess there's 12 issues because this is 8 of 12, and I have 8, 9, 10, and 11. And I'm not sure, but what really got me to buy these books was, you guessed it, that guy right there. In case you couldn't read that, it's Art Adams. This is number 8. Here's a beautiful cover with Storm on it. It's issue 9. Looks like Storm, Moonstar, and Valkyrie with a giant ass glowing hammer. But yeah, one of my favorite artists in the whole wide world. You all know that. Next up, we got issue 12. Again, it's got Valkyrie on the cover. And it's, again, Art Adams. And his glare sucks. And issue 11. Did I say 12? That's not 12. That's issue 10. And this is issue 11. I don't have 12. So I got a few more to go to round this one out. If anybody's got them and wants to trade, let me know. I got a bunch of crap that I can trade. Don't know real why I bought this. It's Empire of the Dead number 1 is in the bin, so I snapped it up. Here is The Heroic Age, and this is Atlas, issue number 1. And it's a beautiful Terry Dodson cover. I'm not sure about this, but I think that Atlas, I think this book is mostly made up of characters from like the 40s and 50s who kind of appeared and didn't really last too long in the Marvel Universe before it was actually the Marvel Universe, of course. But they were brought back at one point and hung out. I've got a book that explains it all. One of these days I'll bust it out and check it out. And here's Agents of Atlas, number 1. This is the regular cover, I believe, and it is also done by Art Adams. Again, you can't get enough Art Adams for $1. Here's issue 7. No idea what it's about or who it's by, but I figured since I got number 1, I would fill in the others. Here's Avengers 310. I might already have this, but I'm not sure, so I just picked it up again. Black Panther Volume Whatever, number 2. It's pretty awesome. Here's a really cool book that I got for 99 cents. It's The Uncanny X-Men Annual number 7. Look at that. Wow. The Impossible Man. Now, each of these books, these next 3 books, are $2 a piece, but for the price they're a steal because it's Batman and Robin. 1, 2, and 3. I know a lot of these aren't really, some people didn't really like the writing or whatever on this book, but I got the trade, I think, and I just picked this up because, hey, it was $2, and I love Jim Lee's artwork every bit as much as I like that other dude, Art Adams guy. Yeah, him. Now, all kinds of shit around here that I just haven't gotten to read yet. Oh, the last book that I bought at the dollar store, or I call it the dollar store even though it's really the used bookstore. It's the first appearance of Dickie Grayson. It's Batman 457. Clearly it's got some issues. Probably most noticeably is this scuff mark right here on his Boy Wonder region, but hey, it was all of $1. The corners aren't horrible. They could be better, but they're not terribly bad. And again, it was all of $1, so I picked it up. Now, that being said, let's see, what do I have up here? Oh, I already looked at that. I've got stacks upon stacks of books that I haven't read yet. I just can't really give you much of an opinion on them because I haven't read most of them. Let me dig through something real quick to see if I have anything I can bullshit you about and make you think I know what I'm talking about. No, haven't read it. I read this. I'm not really sure what's going on with the transgender Loki, but it is what it is. I still need to read the last issue so I know what really happened with the freaking hammer. I really want to know what Nick whispered to Thor. Guardians 3000, I really like the artwork in this book. It's a little off, it's a little wacky, but I like the artwork in this book. I really did enjoy the story. It was good stuff. Walking Dead, issue God knows what. Holy shit, folks. I know I've been bagging on Walking Dead the last few videos, but holy shit, they finally, something really fucking awesome, really cool is happening in this. So if you're not reading The Walking Dead, I would recommend you pick up everything since the All Out War. The first couple issues after All Out War were a little bit slow. Fuck that, not a little bit. They were a lot of bit slow. But this issue, the issue before, and I think the one right before that started to pique my interest. And this one really, 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 really has me interested in Walking Dead again. So now I don't feel like an asshole for spending $2.99 every month on it. Manifest Destiny. It's kind of hit a bit of a speed trap. It's not really moving along very fast at the moment, which is okay because this book, they pile on enough dialogue and enough intrigue, whatever, that it's worth it. It's worthwhile. I I I love Manifest Destiny. I just can't tell you how much I do like it. Hinderkin, haven't read it. Haven't read it. Still haven't read a single issue of Nailbiter. I hear it's good. Haven't read this, but the cover artwork is fucking awesome. I really like it a lot. Cover artwork on the names I really like. I need to read that though. Vampirella, another awesome Terry Dotson cover. Spider Spam 2099, haven't read it. X-Men, need to read it. Uncanny X-Men, need to read it. Behind a couple months on these douchebags. I did read this and I enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't like is that they've been building up a storyline with I don't remember the characters' names, but the kid that's been training as, the nun picked up the kid and his family to train them as doctors, whatever. They weren't mentioned at all in the storyline in this book, but I'm interested in them or what the fuck happened there. Rat Queens number 8. I'm not sure if I have 6 and 7, but I really like this book. It's funny. You don't have to be a girl to enjoy it, but it's good if you have a beard because then you can relate to the troll girl or the dwarf girl because she's got a beard. Well, she doesn't right now, but she has a beard in this issue. Have not read this one. I need to read it to follow up and figure out what's going on. Edge of the Spider-Verse. This is the best fucking Greg Land cover in a while. Definitely the best one for the best variant cover for the Edge of the Spider-Verse books. I like the other ones, but this one is the best in my opinion. Oh, I picked this up from the shop. It's another Art Adams cover. I guess it's the Thundercats. Obviously, it's number 1, and it's an Art Adams cover, so that's why I snapped that up. I picked these ones up here. I haven't read them yet, but I need to get to it just because. It's the Amazing Spider Spam Prelude to Spider Island. This is issue 6. This is the Devil's issue, people. Because it's issue 666, if you believe in that sort of thing, which I don't really, but yeah. I like coincidences. 667, 668, and if you can count, 669, 70. This is a pretty good Ramos cover. I mean, as far as Ramos goes on Spider-Man. 71. Mary Jane decked out in some, looks like she got on a pair of Red Ranger panties and a Spider-Man tank top. Here she is again in a Spider-Man top, looking all Mary Jane-y. Again, I guess this is the epilogue. And then here's a one-shot for the Edge of the Spider-Verse. No, not Edge, just Spider Island, my bad. Getting caught up in the bullshit, sorry. Oh, and here's another pile of shit that I bought because I like the artwork, and only because I like the artwork. And I'm trying to get into maybe liking the characters, I'm not sure yet. But it's Green Arrow and Black Canary. It's issue 1. Issue 2. 3. Cliff Chang. Anyways, I think he's the one doing the artwork. Yep, he is. I see his signature there. But I was not aware of this guy too much before. I've seen lately some of variant covers that he does. But I really like the bold outlines on this artwork that he's doing. As you can see, bold outlines. I really like it. Now I just need to get in there and read the books. Here's issue 4. Issue 5. And 6. And 7. We've got, like I said, I just really like the bold outlines on his drawings. London Brawling, get it? Instead of London Calling, it's Brawling. Ha ha ha. Adam, you might appreciate that. Or not. You might hate London for all I know. Because, I don't know. I worked with a guy once who was from the UK for a little while. And I don't remember where he said he was from. But He said London was the asshole of the country. His words, not mine. So, don't hate me for it. Here's issue number 8. And this Cliff Chang guy is really fucking awesome. Issue 9. You know what? I would take him on the Marvel team, and you can keep John Romita Jr. forever, DC. Just let me have this Cliff Chang working on some Marvel books. Here's number 10. Here's number 11. Here's number 12. Stupid glare. 13. I'm not sure who the chick is with the mask and the arrow on her chest and the flower. I don't even know who the dude is, but whatever. That's 13. Here's 14. Here's 15. I got all of these books for $1 each at a comic book store. Doesn't happen much or anymore around here. Here's issue 17, issue 18, 19. If anybody needs issue 19, I've got 2 copies of it because I'm a dumb shit. But anyway, issue 20. And then we're going to jump to Green Arrow with issue 75. There it is. And Green Arrow and Black Canary, the wedding special. I believe it's an Amanda Connor. It is. Her work is awesome. In my opinion, I really like her work. So there's some of that. Then I got a Black Canary number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And a number 4. So, if you've been foolish enough to waste 22 minutes of your day, thank you. You're not getting it back, but I appreciate it. I'm happy to be back doing these silly videos again because it's just fun to do, I guess, even though I'm not exuding enthusiasm. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. But anyway, thanks, folks. Thanks for watching. Nice to be back. Have a nice day.